Hey girls, this is Tabitha with the Flower Chat Project, and this Tab Talk is called Don't Gossip Girl. And so I am just going to jump right in. You know, before I became a mommy, I was a hairstylist, and there was nothing like gossip than the gossip that came from a little country hair salon on a Saturday morning. You would find out who did what, why they did it, where they did it, and the cousin of the cousin of the cousin. And she said this and he did this, and woo, you learned it all. And so I have been somebody who has taken part in it, who has listened to it, and we are going to jump right in and try to figure out what it is, what it does, and what we need to do about it. And so, what is it? Proverbs 26:22 says, "There is nothing so delicious as the taste of gossip. It melts in your mouth." And so gossip is something that we eat. It says it actually goes right down deep in our bellies. In one version, it says in our womb. So it's something that we ingest. Like, not only are we speaking it, not only are we listening to it, but it's actually something that goes down deep inside. In the simplest form, gossip is criticism. It's condemnation. It's fault finding. And one of the definitions that really almost gave me a heart attack, or it attacked my heart with some conviction, because another word for a gossip is a false accuser. And if you didn't know it, another person who is considered the false accuser is the devil. And so you think about the times that we've been a part of it, the times we've spoken, the times we've listened, and then to know that it's connected with the devil, you're like, girl, don't gossip. Don't gossip. It's serious. Really serious. And so now that we know it's a form of criticism, what does it do? There's a couple things that scripture says that it does. For one, it says that gossip cannot keep a secret. It actually breaks up relationships. In Matthew 12:36, it says, "I tell you that on the day of judgment, everyone will have to give an account for every careless, barren word they have spoken." Guys, not only does it do those other things, but it also brings judgment. And then to hear that word barren, after we just heard you eat gossip, you take it in, it goes in your womb. And this is saying those words make you barren. Guys, if you don't know my story, it took 13 years for me and my husband to have a baby. I know what it has felt like to have life in me, to have joy, to have hope, to have promise, just life springing up and out of me. I know that feeling, but I can't imagine having that feeling and then deciding to make a choice to go back to what it felt like to not have that. I was broken, barren, lost, depressed, sad, just death, just like of my heart and of my womb. And can you imagine like how serious this is, to know that when we take part in gossip, that this is what we're doing to ourselves? Oh, I can't imagine. Like, I can't even imagine the seriousness of it. And you can't until you learn God's truth. And so, what do we do about it? Well, James 1:26 says, "Do any of you think you are religious? If you do not control your tongue, your religion is worthless, and you deceive yourself." So here we are. We say, hey, we are women of God. We are powerful. We are mighty. But we can't control our mouths. But we still love Jesus. Bless her little heart, right? The Southern, bless her heart. Look what she just did. Bless her heart. Yeah, no, girls. No, don't gossip. Girl, I want to be connected with the kingdom, not connected with the king of the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to trick myself thinking, hey, I'm all holy and I'm chasing after Jesus, but then I'm tearing down my sister in the next minute. No, I don't want to do that. And so what does the word say? Ephesians 4:29 says, don't say anything that would hurt another person. Instead, speak only what is good and builds up so that you can give help wherever it is needed. That way, what you say will help or give grace to those who hear it. Can we be people that choose to build up and bless with our words? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. In Titus, there's a scripture that speaks specifically to women who are older, who are more spiritually mature. And it says, hey, don't be gossips. In that one, it was like, don't be malicious with your words. It also means to stab through. Like, do not jab and stab and tear down others with your words, because you have other women watching you. Teach them how to be beautiful. Teach them how to be good. It matters. It matters. My pastor spoke to me once and really convicted me of this same thing about how I used my words. And he made it clear that one time I wasn't using them to do that. And it broke my heart, one, to be confronted, because what's interesting is gossip has a fear. See, it likes to find fault, but it doesn't like to have open discussion, and it does not like confrontation. It doesn't want to talk the truth for real, like what's really going on. And so when I began to talk in a way that was not life-giving, I got called out on it. I had to confront it. I had to confront the person, had to confront the sin, because that's what it is. And I was like, I'm turning around. You're right. Oh, my heart is convicted. But I remember specifically something that touched my heart in such a powerful way. And he said, you know what? When somebody tries to talk in a way that does not build others up, I stop them. I stop them because I do not want their opinion changing my opinion about you. I have your back because you belong to God. I want the opinion that God has for you. And so that makes it a lot easier. One, to know that I want to speak in a way that builds life. Number two, I want to listen in a way that brings life. And so, ladies, what will you do when you're caught up in this situation? Because it's going to happen. It's going to happen where you have the chance to either speak life or speak death, because that's what's happening. And so what are you going to do? My prayer is that you don't gossip, girl. That you glorify the Father in heaven with your words. That you build up and you bless. I hope this touched your heart like it touched mine. It convicts it, but only enough to make me more beautiful. Only enough to make me more like Jesus. And so I don't say it to pick on us. I don't say it to put us down. I say it to elevate us. Elevate the words we say. Because it matters. People are watching. Well, I'll talk to you later, girls. Love you. Bye.